Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to explain the practical operation of installing pitch bearings. Next, let's learn today's content. Before installing the pitch bearing, we need to prepare the relevant tools and components and confirm that all the necessary tools and spare parts have been prepared. 1. Preparatory work. Select the wheel hub and wheel hub tooling. Place the hub tooling firmly on the workbench. Place the wheel hub on the wheel hub fixture. Fit the bottom surface of the wheel hub tightly to the wheel hub fixture. Align the installation holes. From the inside of the wheel hub, use 4M4x16 hexagon socket bolts. Pass through the bolt hole from the top direction. The 4 bolts are spaced 90 degrees apart. Install the M4 nut below. Use an M4 open-end wrench, a torque wrench, and an M4 socket. Pre-tighten all M4x16 hexagon socket bolts on 4 nuts. The preload torque is 2 Newton meters. The function of the hub of a large wind turbine generator. Fixed blade. Form a wind turbine system. Connect the wind turbine system to the main shaft. It is the foundation for installing the blade. And transfer the wind energy absorbed by the blades to the main shaft. The hub bears the bending moment caused by the mass of the blades. Pressure caused by wind force. And the reactive force exerted by the wind turbine shaft on the above-mentioned stress. Cyclic alternation. The wheel hub is required to have sufficient strength and rigidity. And it has good sealing performance. The outer surface is coated with protective paint. 2. Installation steps. Select the pitch bearing. Then, we need to wipe the oil stains on the bearing clean. The pitch bearing consists of an inner ring and an outer ring, a sealing system, a cage, and rolling elements. The inner ring part is the main component where the bearing fits with the main shaft of the wind turbine blade. Rotate together with the shaft. Drive the outer ring to rotate. The outer ring part mainly serves a supporting function in the entire pitch bearing system. Connect the inner ring to the blade. Realize the transmission of motion. The sealing system is affected by the harsh working environment of wind power bearings. Some have strong sandstorms, some are too damp. To prevent rusting inside, sealing becomes particularly important. Seal it with special rubber strips. The function of the cage is to fix the rolling elements inside the bearing. This enables the rolling energy to be evenly arranged between the 2 rings and perform rolling movements. In addition to guiding the rotation of the rolling elements, the cage, it can also improve the internal lubrication performance of the bearing. The rolling elements are the scrollable parts existing between the inner ring and the outer ring. Generally speaking, it is steel balls which can directly affect the fit capacity and performance of the bearing during use. Select the pitch bearing. Wipe the oil stains off the bearings clean. Place the pitch bearing on the hub mounting surface. For its installation hole, screw 3 4x30 hexagon socket screws into the hubs on both the upper and lower sides of the bearing. At the same time, install the 90 degrees hole of the dial and the threaded hole above the bearing on the opposite shaft together with the bearing slightly pre-tight. Install the remaining 4M40 screws on the bearing. Insert the M45 screws into the 3 screw holes at the bottom of the bearing. Precautions. 1. Don't install screws in the 3 screw holes at the bottom of the bearing. These 3 screw holes are used for installing the lower bracket of the deflector. 2. When installing, the bearing should be slightly lifted to ensure the smooth installation of the screws. 3. Align the 0 degree of the bearing with the 0 degree of the dial. 4. The end face orientation of the pitch bearing. The convex surface should face outward. 5. Assembly relationship between pitch bearing and pitch scale. 90 degrees position. 6. The corresponding connection holes between the pitch bearing and the casting. The positions of the 3 bolt holes connected to the lower bracket of the deflector. 7. Bolt tightening sequence and torque. Star pre-tightening method. The above is the installation of pitch bearings. I hope all the students can master and understand it. Thank you all.